clump of reeds grew out of the stinking swamp. It was Rio's fishing net. It was a short, hollow reed. It was a stagnant swamp. Nothing, I mean nothing, would possess me to step into that swamp. One reed was enough. What the? Steady, guy, it's just a monkey. There was something in that hole beneath the rock. As soon as I stooped to investigate the hole, its inhabitant disappeared into the darkness. The creature disappeared again, but I caught a glimpse of something small and furry. It was home to something with more teeth than kind thoughts in its head. The end of the reed had been neatly bitten off. Now I knew what was living in there. A long-toothed, snarling, furry wild thing. Ah! Stay cool, Stobart. It was only a bird. Ah! Stay cool, Stobart. It was only a bird. Hold on. I've been here before. Haven't I? Three shallow holes had been made in the rock. Initials had been carved into the rock. Initials carved into the stone read F.K. Frederick Ketch had been here. Initials carved into the stone read F.K. Frederick Ketch had been here. Joining the dots would make an equilateral triangle. Joining the dots would make an equilateral triangle. The hill I was on had reminded me of a camel's hump as I'd climbed up it. Now I had to see what I could see. It was a good cave for hiding treasure in. Shame about the flooding problem. It was a good cave for hiding treasure in. Shame about the flooding problem. A needle rock. Eye of the needle? A needle rock. Eye of the needle? There was an enormous cave. Every tourist for the last 3 centuries must have been in that one. There was an enormous cave. Every tourist for the last 3 centuries must have been in that one. An ugly little cave. Didn't look like the sort of place you'd want to leave treasure. An ugly little cave. Didn't look like the sort of place you'd want to leave treasure. Heck, Ketch could have hidden his treasure anywhere. This island's full of hiding places. Heck, Ketch could have hidden his treasure anywhere. This island's full of hiding places. A needle rock. Eye of the needle? It was a good cave for hiding treasure in. Shame about the flooding problem. Joining the dots would make an equilateral triangle. It was a stout, overhanging branch. If I jumped, I could just about reach the branch. Climbing the tree wasn't going to help any in this situation. The path was blocked by an ugly and extremely dangerous-looking boar. The boar's expression said, "Forget it, Stobart." The dart fitted snugly into the reed. Great. I was tooled up and dangerous. The branch wasn't as strong as I'd thought. That branch had helped me all it was going to. The rock was partially overgrown by creepers. The creeper just came away from the rock as I pulled it. The creeper didn't look like it would hold my weight. It was a needle of rock in the middle of the clearing. It didn't look like a natural formation. I remembered Ketch's log. "For is it not writ that 'tis easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle?" Seemed pretty relevant now. No good. I'd have to be bitten by a radioactive spider before I stood any chance of getting up there.